figure is still a good figure. What part of that didn't you? This is Earthrise Scorponok, and that's a tub that has a bunch of my stuff in it. If you smell what the rock is Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time with Islip. I am Islip, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Dinobot Slug and Daniel Witwicky. Let's get this out the way. In the movie, they called him Slag. In the cartoon, they called him Slag. I'm calling him Slag. So anyway, Slag, everybody, from the Transformers, the movie. So here we go. Enough of the belly aching. Here's everything you get. You get a nice little scene, which I'll take out right now. Take a look at it real quick. I can get it out. There we go. There we go. The nice little scene. And I guess it's a part of where the Quintessons were. I guess it's okay. That's a little too bright. Where are you? Come here. There we go. So it looks pretty cool. It's a nice display stand. It's one of the few that I'm going to keep. And we'll get that out of here. And we'll bring in Dinobot Slug with Daniel Witwicky. Now, I don't know why they didn't paint the face or something on there, make it transparent, whatever. That's bogus. Hopefully, Toy Hacks will make a sticker sheet that will have a face for Sir Daniel Witwicky. It is just a remolded wheelie made to look like, let's move you over, made to look like the, oops, that's too bright. Let's see. There we go. So it's made to look like him in his, well, in his father's exosuit. He's always in kind of a sitting or jumping, or possibly flying. Like, you could have little thrusters coming out and it would kind of look like he's kind of flying through the air. He doesn't look as bad as the wheelie one did, but it's okay. I mean, honestly, it's nice to have him, but it would have been better to have a more posable figure, maybe, or at least in a standing position, or just have a sword for the Dinobot, because he doesn't come with a sword, of course not. So that's that. He does sit on, using the pegs, he sits on Slag very well. Here's Slag. Let us turn up the brightness a little bit more. There we go. And he is, of course, a Triceratops. For some reason, I cannot get this piece here to stay. I can't get it to stay. The other side I got to stay, but that side I can't. But other than that, he's pretty nifty, pretty cool transformation. His gun becomes part of the tail. I think I may have to go over and paint it a little bit, because, I mean, it's gray. I don't know why it's gray. It probably should have been black. Or maybe I'll paint it gold to match his tail, so that when it's in this mode, it fits better. But you can take it out, you don't need it. Then you have, it looks fairly okay. It's a little hollow, but it looks fairly okay. but he looks really good. This is probably the best Slag I've ever seen. So his mouth opens and closes, and his head is inside there, but there's a piece that comes up from here with this piece here, so it hides the head so you don't see it. So that's pretty nifty. His horns do not move, but they do come off. Let's see, what else? He has no real head rotation or anything, but he didn't have it in the show. Legs do a 360. They bend here. They also rotate there. These legs rotate here, rotate there, and rotate here, so you can give him smaller legs if you want to, or longer legs. And that is about it. So we'll go ahead and do a size comparison. So there he is. Keep knocking that thing. There he is, and here is a deluxe figure, and just in his Dino mode, he is almost as big as the deluxe figure. So that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. So transformation is as follows. Let's see, what are we gonna do first? Pop these open. Look, flying Triceratops. Get that open. It pegs in through the legs here, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and, well, before we do that, let's go ahead and bring this all the way around like so. Hide his leg in there, and then hide this in here, and do the same thing on the other side. Foot goes inside here like so, and then this goes like that, and then we'll just leave it like that for the moment. Okay, we got the tail out of the way. Bring these pieces down, and straighten those out. Straighten those out. Alrighty. And then you're gonna take these pieces, and these pieces will take these pieces and lift them up first. Take these pieces and lift them up, and then these pieces can go in like so, and they tuck away really nicely like so, and then pieces come down, and you've got the legs all done. Rotate this at the waist 180 degrees. And then we're going to come to here, pull those out. These, you can't see. I forgot he's a tall bot, so let's raise this up. Okay, so these are in like this. You're gonna bring them out, and rotate them around. Okay, so we've got the arms fairly done. This here pops open. The arms come out to the side. Oh, these pieces come out and collapse out to the side. I just did that bit. Put that to the side. Out to here, to the side. There we go. This here folds. All of this folds down. That folds up. And there we go. That goes down. That goes up. And then we'll close that up like that. This closes like this. These bits can go to the back like so. And then this comes up. This is up. And I think we are done. And there we have a view. Oh, that looks a little weird. There we go. And there we have Slag in his robot mode. And he looks pretty darn cool. Now, I've never been a big fan of Slag with a red head. But I think that isn't that. I think that's how the. I don't remember if that's how the toy is or if the animation is that way. What is this? Ah, yes, the tail. We gotta put the tail up like this over the little whatchamacallit, little gold pieces. Like so. I just had it, and I just there we go. Oh, and the frill. I didn't realize this. The frill pegs in right there, so that's pretty nice. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I've only had this guy for about 2 days. I found him at my Walmart, the one that I work at, and of course I scooped him up. And he looks great. Here we go with size comparison really quickly. There he is with a deluxe figure. Too bad he's not a little bit bigger. I would love to have him on my masterpiece shelf because honestly, well, he's a little short. If he were a little taller, he would actually fit with the MP08 Grimlock. He'd fit pretty decently. And again, he comes with this little gun, which you can put in his hand. And then you got your little spike, which to be honest, I haven't gotten that far yet. I don't know where he would go. Guess he could just kind of sit here for now. Where are the instructions? It's very rare that I look at the instructions, but sometimes, you know, because on Grimlock he had a spot for a wheelie on his shoulder, but oh, okay, I see. There's little pegs, so he can sit on the shoulder. So he can sit on the shoulder if you want him to. I don't really like that because it looks dumb. And when did Daniel ever ride on Slag? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I saw the movie just like a few days ago, like 2 weeks ago. So, but I don't remember him sitting on Slag's shoulder. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So, articulation is as follows. The head rotates left and right. Hard to do because you got to get your finger in there. If you break the sculpt here, you can have him looking up. I don't know what you're going to have him looking up at. His arms are ratcheted. Rotation at the upper bicep. He has a double bend at the elbow, which gets you way past, a little past 90. Rotation at the wrists. Rotation at, pretty tight too, at the waist. No ab crunch, but his legs are like, I like how they have the hip skirts are part of the leg and not a part of the hips, so you can bend them over if you need to. His legs bend that far forward, all the way back, and all the way out. He's got a double knee, so you can, if you need to get it that far, you can get over 90 degrees if you want to. And his legs, his feet have the ankle tilt for transformation and for whatever. You know what I was trying to say. Oh, also his arms go out like that. I forgot to do that. Now, I'm curious. Let's go ahead and do this. If you want to, and you want to have that old G1 toy feel, you can have this on the outside, and it kind of sort of replicates that, having the Dino leg folded up behind him. So if you want to do that, you can do that. It makes the legs hollow, But there you go. And I have Grimlock. I just haven't reviewed him yet. I figured I'd get this guy out because he's a newer guy, and everybody's already seen Grimlock, so I'll do Grimlock later. I was going to do a 2-for-1 and do Grimlock at the same time, but I had no idea how long that was going to make the video. But yeah, he is a pretty nice looking feller when all the pieces stay where they're supposed to. So there you go. We have Dinobot Slag, or Slug, according to the packaging, in his robot mode, which we already did that. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I meant to say this. It was. I don't know what I meant to say, but this figure is an awesome figure. And if you like Dinobots, I like Dinobots. If you like Dinobots, I mean, he's a must-have. And aside from G1, and let's see, we got this guy in G1, we got this guy in animated, we got this guy in the Power of the Primes, and that's it. This is the first. This is the closest to an official masterpiece we've ever gotten. I mean, this thing is awesome. If it was just a little bit bigger and maybe a little, I don't know. I mean, he looks great. He looks amazing. This is an awesome figure. I can't wait for somebody to oversize this, and I can't wait for the other Dinobots to come. I hope the other Dinobots come out. Let's see. If we go in order of appearance, it was Grimlock, him, and Sludge. And then after Sludge came Snarl and Swoop. So hopefully we'll get them. We'll get Sludge, and then we'll get Snarl, then Swoop, or Swoop, then Snarl. I actually want Swoop more than I want any of the other Dinobots at this point. But that said, I'm Islip. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you weren't too offended. And ciao.